William Walker,
Andrew Messina,
Mary,
Spencer McNabb,
Jerry Lazowski.
Krista.
Josh.
The uses and history of hemp. Hemp has been in use for thousands of years and has played a major role in every culture in the world throughout history. Sadly, though, today it's illegal to grow in the United States without the consent of the DEA and in many other countries because of its name. Products that can be made from hemp number over 25,000, and the benefits of producing even a fraction of those products are quite significant. Let's start off by talking a little bit about the differences between street weed and hemp. Hemp is known to many by the name marijuana, but is not the marijuana they associate with smoking. Hemp is a non-smokable form of marijuana. Compared to street marijuana, which contains anywhere from 3 to 20% THC, the main psychoactive chemical in marijuana, the hemp plant has no more than 0.05 to 1% THC. For a person to even get a mild buzz off of hemp, they would have to smoke 10 to 12 hemp cigarettes in a matter of minutes. The volume of smoke and the temperature of the vapors would be impossible for a person to withstand. Hemp also has another special cannabinoid, CBD, that blocks the marijuana high. Unfortunately, though, United States federal law does not distinguish hemp from street marijuana, NAIHC. Throughout history, hemp has been used virtually every civilization since the beginning of recorded history. In fact, hemp may have been one of the first modern mediums for history to be recorded on. Hemp paper was found in the Great Wall of China that dated almost 200 years older than what was believed to be the first paper made. Hemp has been cultivated in China from as early as 4000 BC. In the 1500s, King Henry VIII required cultivation of 1/4 acre of hemp for every 60 acres owned of land in England for maritime use. They would produce ropes and canvas sails out of hemp because of its strength and relatively low cost to produce. The word canvas is derived from the Latin canapaceus, which means made of hemp. During the colonization of the New World, hemp was required to be grown by all the inhabitants of the first colonies of the New World, such as Massachusetts and Jamestown, so that they could supply themselves with linen and pay taxes. Our founding fathers also sowed hemp. George Washington and Thomas Jefferson were major proponents of hemp, and Benjamin Franklin owned a mill that produced hemp paper. 80% of all textiles, fabrics, clothes, linens, drapes, bed sheets, etc. were made from hemp until the 1820s with the introduction of the cotton gin. Hemp cloth is stronger, longer lasting, more resistant to mildew, and cheaper to produce than cloth made out of cotton. Hemp is one of the strongest natural fibers that we know of, with fiber lengths from 3 to 15 feet long. Hemp produces 10% more fiber than cotton when planted in the same area. Government studies report that industrial hemp can yield anywhere from 3 to 8 tons of fiber per acre, which is 4 times that of what a forest can yield. Also, hemp takes only about 4 months to mature and can be grown all year round. Trees take 20 years. Hemp fiber is also a valuable building material. Henry Ford even experimented with hemp as a material for cars. He produced an automobile with a plastic body made with 70% hemp fiber. The impact strength was up to 10 times more resistant than steel. It was never produced, however, because of the ban on hemp. BMW is following in Ford's footsteps in experimenting with hemp as a material for automobiles, making parts more recyclable. Hemp is also a useful source of renewable energy. Rudolph Diesel made his first engine to run off of hemp oil, like Ford's. It was also useful in construction of houses with the beams, fiberboard, and studs made from hemp fiber. In the late 30s, hemp industry took a turn for the worse with some big money people acting against the use of hemp to protect their interests. A newspaper publisher named William Randolph Hearst began the crusade to ban hemp because he owned millions of acres of timberland and felt that the potential rise in hemp paper production, aided by the use of a new machine that simplified the process, would threaten his investment. He created widespread panic amongst the impressionable public, warning them about the dangers and evils of marijuana as a drug. Near the end of 1937, the Marijuana Tax Act was passed in Congress, putting incredibly high taxes on marijuana and ultimately destroying the industry. During a period of time in World War II, the government legalized hemp and made a film Hemp for Victory to encourage farmers to grow hemp for the war effort. Unfortunately, hemp was slowly banned once again and has been since. Hemp is valuable and can be used to save money by producing thousands of things that many do not know are easily and cheaply produced from its fiber. It is more cost-effective than many alternatives like wood. It has been used for thousands of years and was only recently banned because of politics and money. With marijuana being slowly recognized as a legitimate medical treatment option in California and around a dozen other states, people are becoming more open to the idea of growing hemp for industrial use. Hopefully sometime in the near future, hemp will be recognized and used for its full potential.